What's up? Long time. Hey. What's up? What's going on, my peoples? Not 7 deadly sins yet, not yet. Let's just jam while we wait for people to come through. But what's good? I missed you guys. I've been sick as a dog. Who here been with the flu? Ugh. I've been sick. It's been horrible. Yeah, I had to switch up right there. Asta, baby. There's a mainly Black Clover and One Piece-esque live stream. We will talk about a few other things in here as well. We'll briefly mention the Vic Mignogna situation, some updates on that. And I just wanted to kind of catch up with you guys. It's been a minute. I don't wanna wait, I wanna see them pay. The look on their faces, everything that I wanna see. I'm not caught up today on Black Clover manga. I'm 7 chapters away, but I still wanted to do this live stream anyway, because I kind of got spoiled on a couple things, but regardless of what, I still wanted to talk some Black Clover. We're gonna talk One Piece. I'm up to date on One Piece. I read the latest chapter. Queen messed up. Anybody, One Piece readers, y'all know what I'm talking about. Queen done messed up. And I'm gonna leave it up to y'all, I guess, while I finish this roundup. What do y'all want me to start off with first? Y'all want me to start off with, we'll talk about One Piece? Or you want me to talk about Clover? Or we could switch back and forth for people that are caught up on both? What's up? Y'all let me know what y'all want to do. When Dragon Ball Super coming back? Hopefully soon. The manga already surpassed the Broly movie. Right here, baby. Oh! Yeah, we'll talk about the big thing a little bit. I've been seeing a couple of things going on. One Piece first, I see. What do y'all see? I see a Clover. I see One Piece and Clover. What's up? Here we go, baby. I could end it here. Ah, I missed. I missed. Alright. So, with that being said, I guess let's just start off with One Piece, because that's the one I'm caught up with right now. I actually even took a few notes. This doesn't mean that we're gonna not be doing videos and stuff like that, but I've been sick and I wanted to bring some content to you guys, even if it's in the form of a live stream. Ideally, what I would like to do, right, because obviously I know I've been trying to, change things around. YouTube's very different now, it's not the same platform, that I signed up on in 2010, you know what I'm saying? So what my idea right now is, and as I'm catching up, first I'm gonna give y'all my in-depth deep dives. I got so much to say on Black Clover. I still got a lot to say on One Piece. I gotta catch up on My Hero, 7 Deadly Sins, and The Promised Neverland. Those are gonna be the main series that we're gonna try and focus in on. But there's also going to be, I still got to finish Magi. I still got to finish Tokyo Ghoul. So there's still a few things there that we're going to address. So there'll be the deep dive videos. But then what I'm thinking here is from here on out, I'm going to try and do live streams on, well, ideally Friday, right? Because, see, there's another show that kind of right now I got on pause that I do on Twitch or whatever. But I'm going to try ideally do on Fridays. We'll do some type of live stream talking about the latest chapters, what's been going on. If we do like long live stream, maybe I'll cut them up and upload them. And then probably monthly, I'll give you guys again the deep dive videos. So every week we'll be up in here talking about all Shonen Jump. I think this is a new wave. I think that it's time to change it up a little bit. Still gonna give you guys the content y'all want. I know I've been lacking as hell. I've been trying to catch up on things. You know, I feel like I'm 8 million years. On the internet, it's crazy. You missed out on a couple months of stuff, and it feels like you're never gonna catch up. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I missed out on a few months of quite a few different things, and I'm like, I feel like I'm just now catching up on everything related to Dragon Ball. And that said, it's only been a few months, you know what I'm saying? So, definitely gonna be doing, hopefully, this. We'll see how it goes. So far, I'm really excited because let's start off with One Piece, like I said. Okay, so for starters, let's talk about the latest cover page, because I didn't talk about last week's chapter, and of course the latest chapter is out. The Aokiji getting Udon cover page. I mean, I think those are done on request. I don't think that's anything in particular that is like leading or hinting towards anything, if I'm not mistaken. Those are requests. So it's cool to see Aokiji. I can't wait to see more of what's going on in the story. I see so many fanfics lately with One Piece. That's been an interesting thing, to be honest with you. But cover page cool. I want to see more Aokiji, to be honest with you. I want to see what's happening with the Revolutionary. I want to see what's going on with that. The Revolutionary Army. Then of course we got Raizo. Because Raizo is helping Luffy to get out of there, whatever. That was freaking hilarious. I think that was, some would argue it's convenient because now Luffy is going to stomp the living dog crap out of, well, not stomp the living dog crap out of Queen, but Queen made a mistake. It would have been very, very easy for Queen to, you know, knock Luffy out the park with the sea stone cuffs. The fact that he took them off in place of that necklace, we all know Luffy's rubber. All he got to do is squeeze right out of that necklace and it's over. Which, that necklace with the spikes in it, shout out to Dead Man Wonderland. Any Dead Man Wonderland fans know that necklace, when you saw that shit, when Ganta had that on, and if he didn't get the candy, the dude was about to get his neck exploded. Anytime I see those type of necklaces, I go back to Dead Man Wonderland. If you haven't read Dead Man Wonderland, you've done yourself a disservice. Do yourself a favor, read Dead Man Wonderland. So the necklace thing, Queen, you're about to fight Luffy at his max. Also, and I'm going to talk about this in a deep dive again, I think in between, because it was the end of the first act where Luffy had met up with Kid. Luffy and Kid met up. They were both in, you know, I was going to say enslaved. They were both in the jail at the end of Act 1 of Wano. And I think in between there, we've seen a decent change in Luffy. I've noticed in this arc in Wano, Luffy's gotten a little bit more, I don't want to say vicious, but he's definitely more cunning and more like, you can see he's way more buff now. That's, you can't deny that. Luffy's gotten really, he's buffed up quite a bit. Mind you, again, he was in prison, you know, freaking slaving over trying to get food. So of course he gained, but beyond that, something that I'm really thinking is, I'm pretty sure we're gonna see the next gear very shortly, and I think that's where Luffy would have learned it, or would have had the time to have learned it. Gear 5th would have been when he was with Kid there, you know, trying to get the food. Or I don't know how long was he in there? I can't remember exactly how long it was, but Kid was in there for, or Luffy was in there with Kid for a good minute, and that's where I think Luffy would have gotten that. Because right now, against Queen, again, I'm curious, where does Queen compare to Katakuri? Because Katakuri was a monster. Katakuri was an absolute, you know, like, that was Luffy's hardest fight yet, and Luffy came out on top just barely using Snake Man, which, yo, Snake Man, shout out to Snake Man. So, okay, we got the first one right here, baby. It's going to be interesting to see if he's going to have to use that now. I would prefer, if we're going to have a big grand battle, let's get Luffy versus Kaido, and then Gear 5th pops up. But even then, I don't even expect Gear 5th to be able to do much against Kaido. Look at how much of a difference there is between Kaido, or Luffy, and the Emperors for that matter. He's not on no Whitebeard level. That's not happening. That's not happening. So it's going to be interesting to see. Luffy using the Emperor's Haki. Definitely, as we're moving forward with the crews, because obviously, you know, Luffy is like top tier, or mid tier anyway, no, not top tier. Obviously, top tier would be like the Yonko and them. So, him using the Conqueror's Haki, knocking everyone out. Again, I think one of the subtleties of it, if anything, is more important, is like, who gives a shit if Luffy knocks out a bunch of people that we don't even know who the hell they are? Who cares, right? Whatever. But looking at Luffy's face, he's just seemed like he has more tenacity than ever with this Wano arc. The way Oda is drawing, and I know it's very, maybe I'm overlooking it. If I am, cool, whatever. But the way Luffy has been looking in this arc, he's looking vicious. He's looking like he's ready for something nasty. And seeing him when he did the Emperor's Haki again, you can just see that, like, it's gonna get vicious. And this arc is gonna definitely be a long stretch. I don't even know. I couldn't even imagine what year is Wano going to end in. Anybody have any idea? Anybody? How long is this supposed to be? This arc. I'm guessing like maybe 3 years more, 3 or 4 years. It's gonna be a long one though. What's up, everybody? By the way, new joiners, people joining in just now. Understand the other one at the top. Finally, some Black Clover. Yeah, we're gonna be talking about. Right now, we're talking a little bit about One Piece. I'm caught up to date. I'm going to be talking about the latest stuff in the video, but I kind of wanted to just give a quick rundown live. I haven't done this yet, and again, we're trying different things over here on the channel. Luffy versus Queen. Oh, let's talk about how motherfuckers is fanboying to the max in the series, which makes it even funnier, over Sanji in his Germa 66 outfit. That is priceless, I'm not gonna lie. You got X-Drake, you got, who else? It was X-Drake and Hawkins. X-Drake and Hawkins, they're fanboying out, falling out, and at first it's funny, because like me, I ain't gonna lie, I'm more of the Soba Mask, okay? I would've been like Soba Mask, I would've knocked out looking at Nami, not looking at Soba Mask, you know, the German, like, who cares, you know what I'm saying? So, I was just kind of like, which, by the way, I know you're probably like, yo, why is he, I'm not really paying much attention to the game at the moment, but yeah, I'm more like Sanji, bro. That was the All Blue. I think this is the year of Sanji. Like, if Oda meant it was the year of Sanji, what was it? 2016 was supposed to be the year of Sanji? Was it 20? Yeah, I want to say it was 2016 was supposed to be the year of Sanji. It was a depressing year for Sanji. So if that's the type of year he was meaning, whatever. This is the year of Sanji, boy. Seeing Nami, what? Yo, I ain't gonna lie, it was lit. So we had that. Then let's see what else. Again, I think right now, here's something, right? And it's because they have their strategy that Sanji had to run with Nami out of there. But at the same time, it's like, we know Sanji really ain't capable. I don't think anyway. What do y'all think? Is Sanji capable of throwing hands with somebody of that level of like an X-Drake? Or should he still run? Because it gets to a point where it's kind of like, bro, how long are we going to still keep running? You know what I'm saying? Like, I always go back to when Luffy said that, what was it, the end of Dressrosa with Fujitora, where he was like, yo, how long are we gonna keep running? You know what I'm saying? Like, how long are we gonna keep running? When is the time that it's Luffy, and I guess there's still so much story, so I guess we'll be at a, what, like, not end game, but we'll be close to the end when it's time to stop running. But it does get to a point where it's like, yo, Luffy said that speech a couple arcs ago, we're still here running, just saying. That being said, let's see. Okay, Nami dropping the towel. Yes, again, I have notes. That's how usually I be doing my reviews. I've done that for years. Oh, Beppo and them getting captured. I mean, it seems as though we're going to have a lot of that going on, because Luffy was captured, Beppo and them are captured. It seems as though we're going to be getting a lot of that. I think the ending of the chapter, the latest chapter anyway, with Zoro on the bridge with the sword collector, a lot of people were saying Gilgamesh, and that it reminded them of like Final Fantasy or something. I'm not the most versed on Final Fantasy, so I don't really get the reference quite well. For me, Gilgamesh, I think of Fate Stay Night. I think of that guy, which I guess, if I'm not mistaken, they have a fight in Fate Stay Night on the stairs or whatever, on the temple stairs. So yeah, that was something that I noticed people was talking about. Again, Queen messed up big time giving Luffy that out, because now without the Sea Stone Cups he could do whatever he could wild out. But it's gonna be interesting, because remember, there's still a lot more to go on. This isn't like, if Queen is even close to Katakuri status, then Luffy's going to have a decent struggle on his hands against Queen, right? And there's still more to go. Don't forget, Kaido's there, Big Mom making her way up. Like, Big Mom right now, well, she's kind of like, you know, not a vegetable. She's lost her memory, she has amnesia. But, like, I don't know, it's going to be interesting. And overall, the ending, I wasn't too hype, I'm not going to lie, about Zoro versus the random swordsman. I guess for people that are more of Gilgamesh fans and the inspiration behind it would be cool, but no, I haven't talked about Black Clover yet, guys. Black Clover is about to come up right now. We're doing One Piece real quick. So yeah, I wasn't really that excited about it. I think it's cool we're gonna finally see Zoro throw it down, but I don't think that this guy, this swordsman, or a sword, yeah, he was a swordsman that was collecting swords. I don't see him being that much of a struggle for Zoro, but it also keeps on hinting towards more and more Zoro's Wano moves, and I can't wait till we finally explore and figure out what's up with Zoro, because we've gotten, you know, Sanji's true roots. Remember, for a while we had, even though it was a true backstory, there was more to Sanji's backstory than just being shipwrecked with Owner Zeph. So it's gonna be interesting to see. But yeah, I wasn't really too hype about the ending of with Zoro and the random sword thing that's collecting. But he is like a giant, so it's gonna be interesting to see how Zoro takes him down. And yeah, latest One Piece. I'm more so out of everything, I'm really hyped for Luffy versus Queen. That's really what I want to see. The necklace thing ain't gonna be nothing. Luffy's gonna be able to take his, you know, he's rubber. He'll stretch his head right out of there. And yeah, what do y'all think though? I'm gonna be people in the chat. What do y'all think about the latest 2 One Piece chapters? How do y'all feel about the vibe of it? I think X-Drake being on the scene is another very powerful thing. I'm looking forward to finally seeing, because, you know, there's so much build-up in One Piece, and it takes a while to get to these big things, but usually the payoff is very well. And now that we got X-Drake, we got Hawking, we just got so many key players of the story. Wano is like a battleground of like, motherfuckers ready to throw down. Yeah, I'm playing against a bot, and I'm playing terribly because I'm not paying that much attention, because I'm more so into what we're talking about here, and I suck at doing that. So yeah, I'm playing against a bot, and I'm getting my ass kicked. I know. It's a travesty. Work with me. Let's see what's up. Hold up. By the way, I can't see the chat, so let me look at the chat on my computer real quick. Did I get bot? I got bot. Because I can't really see what the hell is going on right now. Let's see what's up. Okay, I got a couple of donations I did not see. David Stevens, and I'm sorry, I apologize if I've, on the last stream, I know there was a couple of donations I missed out on. Eventually I will address you guys, I apologize. We got David Stevens, a $50 donation. Thank you very much, very appreciated. What's up, my man? Love the channel, but I have to ask, why do you stop your rewards for Patreon? I don't mind supporting my own, but just notice you haven't been doing nothing with those. Still support you over there. Apologize on the Patreon thing. To be honest with you, it's kind of one of those things where it wasn't set up by me, so I wasn't really paying too much attention. Like, I initially had started it, I had somebody take over and was fiddle-daddling with it around, and then I kind of just forgot about it. I'll go on there and I'll definitely honor any pledges that I've had on there as well. No problem at all. Daguyo, love you for and hope all is good. Thank you for the $10 donation, appreciate it as well. And another $2 donation from David Stevens, meant to say still love the channel, not stop. It's all cool, bro. I appreciate you. Again, sorry for anybody when it comes to that. That's one of those things that is always like, oh shit, I do need to get back to that, so I'm giving a point. And I definitely will. Okay, so let's talk about Black Clover. I'll be honest with you right now, and I don't know, I hope I don't get people mad about this, but I'm gonna say it right now. Actively reading, and I'm actively reading, or actively caught up, right? I'm actively caught up with One Piece. I am actively caught up with Boruto. I actually had a 20-something minute review of the latest Boruto chapter that didn't capture the audio, which is why Boruto is running late this month. I had it. Shit happened, and any content creator knows that if you record and your mic ain't working, you're gonna get real pissed and not really want to have that same enthusiasm to do it again. But again, I'm caught up with One Piece, Boruto, Dragon Ball Super. Oh man, Moro is so freaking cool, right? Black Clover, I'm 7 chapters away, but I'm almost caught up with that. I'm behind on My Hero, 7 Deadly Sins, Promised Neverland. But out of the things that I'm actively caught up on, and I'm getting ready to catch up with Attack on Titan, so expect those videos coming back. Out of all of that, Black Clover is my favorite right now, people. I'm not scared to say it. I know. 2 years ago, that was taboo to say. 2 years ago, Black Clover, people were like, we were laughed at. When we said Asta looked cool with his demon shit, we was like the butt of people's jokes. Look at Black Clover now, people. The arc that we're in, the war against the elves, right now, Black Clover got the sauce, it got the spice. I am loving it. Yami, Asta, just, oh my god, everything about it. Yo, Black Clover right now, my favorite ongoing manga. Get at me. Change my mind, baby. I still gotta catch up with My Hero. I'm extremely behind on 7 Deadly Sins, and 7 Deadly Sins has low-key secretly been like kind of my fave for a long time, up until I stopped being up to date. So 7 Deadly Sins could change my mind. My Hero, I don't know. It's like My Hero. I love My Hero, and it's so well written to a certain degree. Obviously, it's not like a seinen well written, but you know, for shonen, it's a very well written shonen. But it's something about Black Clover. I just love it. It gives me Naruto, Fairy Tail, all of that shit. But it started to make its own way, and this arc right now, where oh my gosh, just where do I begin? So I wrote a few things down. I'm gonna have a real deep video. I've been taking a ton of notes, and again, I'm 7 chapters behind, so forgive me. But let's see, I just wrote a couple of things down, catching up. We've been getting the focus on each of the Black Bulls. We've been getting focused on Henry. We've been getting focused on a lot of the characters. And sometimes that scares me because it makes me feel like the series is getting wrapped up. It's like, whoa, why is everybody, you know, we had Finral and his brother, that moment, Luck, Magna, everybody's been getting their moments. I'm glad though, I'm glad, and it's nice to see how the Black Bulls have really become so diverse, but Black Clover seems like an amalgamation, you know, a combined sorts of everything that you love about shonen manga, and it's done it now at this point at a level that is so more original than when it started. Yeah, Black Clover when it started, I was like, get this, Naruto, is that you? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was me. Like, yo, where is Natsu at? What's going on? But you can't deny anymore. Black Clover, first of all, hands down, Black Clover, I might even rename this video to this. Black Clover is the new Bleach in terms of popularity. It is, if there is a big 3 right now that is rocking Shonen Jump, it is My Hero, The Promised Neverland, and Black Clover, at the very least in the West. I know Haikyuu fans are gonna come and say, no, ForneverWorld, shut up. Okay, I get it. You like Haikyuu. I love me some Haikyuu too, but we're talking about in the West, battle series have been historically the biggest ones. Dragon Ball, One Piece, Naruto, Attack on Titan is not really a battle, it's a horror manga, but it's like, it falls into that, you know, realm, because it's from a shonen, it's not even a seinen, even though originally you probably thought it was. So, you know, I love Black Clover, so, yeah, we got the focus on each of the Black Bulls. Henry, I really like Henry, because Henry, if I'm not mistaken, I hope I'm not naming the wrong character, because there's a lot of characters in Black Clover, but Henry, he looks like Masaku Yusuke, if that's the sick guy that, his magic and the castle, whatever, that guy, Henry, I really like his design. That's Masaku Yusuke from Yu Yu Hakusho, all the way. So, yeah, I'm from Brooklyn, New York. A lot of people don't know that. That's why people be like, oh, no, I'm from Brooklyn, New York, but I'm also a nerdy guy as well. Like, what? You gotta be, I'm a grown-ass man, you know? I'm 28 years old, you know? I don't got time to be fronting or whatever. Like, yes, I'm from the hood. Yes, I'm nerdy as fuck, but yes, I'll smack somebody if they threaten people that I love and care about. That's the shit that people, as people that have been reading shonen anime and manga, why not, if you love and value these ideals and the way these characters, these morals, these principles, why not adopt that in your real life? You know what I'm saying? And I try every day. And do I contradict myself sometimes? Of course. I'm a human being. We contradict. It is what it is. Do I try to contradict? Absolutely not. But, you know, I try my best to just be me. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a shit. It's whatever. As long as you don't fuck with me and mine, it's whatever. Getting back to it. Let's see, okay, hold on, let me pull up the notes. And am I getting creamed? I'm not even paying attention, hold on. I gotta switch out characters for the next one. I need to get some Black Clover love in here, which we need Black Clover DLC. Where's Yami at? You know what I'm saying? Where's Yuno? Shit, I take Charmy as a little, you know, I don't want Charmy. Oh shit, that was a good one. Are you getting One Piece World Secret? I might. I got, shit, I wish I had my PlayAsia code so I could do a little self-promo here, but I got a bunch of saved up money on like a PlayAsia account from when I used to promote it, so I got a few free games I'm probably gonna get. Maybe World Seeker would be one of them. It looks fun. It looks fun. I'm not too keen on the new Dragon Ball game. That doesn't look too hyped to me. But anyway, let's get back on it. So Black Clover, what else I got? We talked about Finral's brother. Let's talk about the fact of Asta and his demonic powers. Again, I think there's been more revelations in the latest chapters. Don't quote me, I'm not sure. I'm going off of some things I've heard in spoilers, but it might just be people fucking around. I don't know. But Asta, where I'm at right now, he made a claim that he can only go, he can use his demonic powers 2.5 times, and then that fifth or that 0.5 time, it kind of cuts off in half. So we're getting more and more into that. I like how it's not going, because see, Black Clover started off again being very cliche. It started off like, oh, that classic fighting with your demons, which, don't get me wrong, I love that. I think that's a very cool value that, like, you know, a lot of series like Naruto profited off of, Dragon Ball kind of profited off of it, with like, okay, Goku fighting his, which Goku didn't really fight it too much, it was kind of just a thing there. Well, other characters actually really struggle with it, but like Goku fighting the Great Ape transformation, you know, or not wanting to do that, I guess, or the people fighting it for him. Naruto, more appropriate to my of what I'm talking about. Naruto fighting the Kyuubi taking over. Ichigo fighting the Hollow taking over. Those were elements that was something that I felt was the inspiration behind, at first, characters like Meliodas from the Seven Deadly Sins with his demonic transformation, Asta with his demonic transformation. But Black Clover has since taken strides in abandoning the whole thing of like, oh, it's a problem, and more so like, okay, it's a power, I don't understand it, but whatever. I like that Asta is starting to find his own way. We've made great strides since the day of Asta's ninja way being, yeah, it was bad, okay? It was bad. Again, I'm 7 chapters behind, so I don't really know what's been up lately in the last few chapters. I heard the last 5 chapters have been godlike. I don't know, y'all let me know what's up. Samurai 8 manga, is that out yet? The Kishimoto manga? Just quickly, somebody let me know. Is Samurai 8, the new series from the author of Naruto, is that shit out? Because I've been hearing for a minute now. I need to know. But where was I? Shit, I lost my train of thought. Fairy Tail is not about power scaling, it's about friendship power-ups. Yo, the Fairy Tail, oh my god, man, it used to be bad. Reviewing Fairy Tail used to feel like a chore just to deal with people. Thank you, Eric. Arcega? I'm gonna say Eric Arcega. Forgive me if I'm butchering your name. Thank you, bro, for the donation. Love you, bro. Fan for life. Card decals, if so said. My car is, I don't like to brag or whatever, because people took, like, in my You're Not Goku music video as me bragging, I drive a Mercedes-Benz. Like, I really don't give a fuck about any of that. That was, like, some more young, immature shit that I did of me buying a really nice car off the lot, all that type of shit, whatever. But, you know, because Eric asked me, so I want to give it, because some people take it as I'm bragging and shit, never seen context before why I say things or whatever. But yeah, I drive a Mercedes-Benz CLA 250. The last 5, yeah, don't worry though, because here's, for people that missed it earlier in the stream, I'll repeat it one more time. I'm going to try, because now I'm caught up with One Piece, almost caught up with Black Clover. I'm going to catch up with My Hero. I'm going to catch up with Seven Deadly Sins and Promised Neverland. My Hero will be the next stop after Black Clover. And we'll try and do these every Friday. We'll do these live streams. We'll talk. We'll kind of dive into each series. What I ideally would like is maybe like a 20 to 30 minute slot for each series. Maybe I'll break them up and upload them after the fact, and then we'll do like a monthly breakdown of each series in depth alongside all the other content on the channel. That's how I'm trying to rock with, so hopefully we'll get through to everything. The one that's going to take a while for me to catch up, but I'm going to try my best, is the Seven Deadly Sins, because one, I'm not sure where legally you can read it anymore, if it's still on Crunchyroll. I know Crunchyroll used to license it to do the, you know, they were trying to do like what Shonen Jump has now, so that's gonna be a little challenging. The other ones is all on Shonen Jump app, so I can read those at any given time. That's been really awesome. And by the way, because before we continue on, because in case you missed it, Black Clover is my shit. I love Black Clover, okay? Like, Black Clover, in case anybody ever, or was following the channel for a long time, I was a huge Hungry Joker fan. Hungry Joker was the manga before Black Clover by the same creator, and that bombed. It didn't do well, but I really loved it. So the fact that I get to cheer on a series that almost looks identical to Hungry Joker, like Black Clover looks like, you know, it's the same art, same author, whatever. You know, I really rock with the fact that years later, you know, 7 years later, I get to say like, yo, this dude, Yuki Tabata, is still doing his thing and at a higher level, and he's reached success. Shout out to Yuki Tabata. After you read the latest Black Clover chapter, you're gonna want Charmy as a DLC. Some real shit went down with Charmy. I got the Black Clover game. Where do I put? I got Black Clover somewhere. I still haven't even fucking played it yet, y'all. This shit is a sin. Like, yo, I got this. I haven't even played it yet. I want to play this so bad. Now y'all making me want to play this. Maybe next stream, when I'll switch out games. When we're doing the Black Clover content, I'll play Black Clover. When we're doing the One Piece content, I'll play World Seeker or some shit, if I have it by then, and so on and so forth. And I also got My Hero. Oh, but I got the My Hero game for the Switch. But yeah. Okay, so something that I wanted to talk about, and this is for, I think, almost anybody in here that is creative can relate to this, and that's wanting to be your own boss. In the midst of all these streams, I do want to bring up a couple of different topics or whatever, and I'm not gonna lie, I like being my own boss and owning my own shit in terms of like whatever you create. So going into like a discussion, which, let me pick characters real quick, hold on, I'm gonna body out real quick, and we're gonna talk about this because this is something that's really important to me, and I want people to understand. Because we live in a world now where little kids grow up, and you know, when I started YouTube, it was just like, yo, I'm jumping on YouTube. Little kids grow up wanting to be a professional YouTuber. That be their dreams. You know, I got nieces, I got nephews, and shit like that. That's a modern day ideal now, that kids want to be YouTubers and shit. And being a YouTuber, I ain't gonna lie, has been one of the greatest blessings. There's been so much of it between all of the incredible people that I've met in real life. I mean, there's been times where, no lie, I remember it was like 7 in the morning. I'm at a Walmart, and one of you guys is working there, and we have a nice conversation. I'm having a bad day, but y'all light up my life. I'm not gonna lie. I don't care whatever anybody says. All of that, like, I love y'all when y'all really uplift me. Like, it means the world to me. So how can I not love y'all? So you know what I'm saying? It's great. But you always got to look at it, and the world is changing every day. You cannot, social media as a career, as a profession, was not plausible for the most part 10 years ago. A lot of people really wasn't looking at it like that. Now things have changed, things are different. There's so many jobs out there or whatever. But if you want to be a YouTuber, there's more than just like getting the views. There's more than just that. It's about, one, of course, leverage. I think most people know about having leverage is very important. It allows you to do business deals, but you got to look at the life after. Before I did YouTube, you know what I did? You know, a lot of people like to shit on it. It's whatever. We're making major moves at the end of the day. I don't really give a fuck. The music. You know what's dope about it? YouTube tomorrow ends. My record is still out there. You know what I'm saying? And I don't say this to brag. I want to say this to... Let me be very clear. None of this is out of bragging, right? But it makes me so proud that I can tell you guys, like, yo, little bills, and I call it little bills of, like, you know, soda, gas, shit like that anyway. When music is paying for stuff like that, little things like that, that's when I feel proud, and that's because I own that. You know, my Beautiful Hell, the album, out right now, link in the description of all my videos, just saying. So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I own that, and moving forward, that's, you know what I'm saying? That's my shit. Own your shit. Make your stuff. I get this from somebody that I'm very, very inspired by. I look up to dude, Joe Budden. Creators create. You know what I'm saying? Don't, like, some of the things that's happened to me in my life in the tightest of spots, when I'm really, really down on my luck and shit like that, is when some of the most creative things come to me. Don't allow yourself to be, or don't allow the situation to take for you to be in a real messed up situation, for you to say, you know what? Now I want to be creative. Be creative as much as you can, which we're growing. For people that have been with me since we was in our, you know, teenage years and early 20s, we're grown now. We don't have the same kind of time, you know what I'm saying? So moving forward, I put out my Beautiful Hell album, residuals for the rest of my life. My daughter gets to eat off of that, you know what I'm saying? Despite whether it's $20 a month, $200 a month, $2,000 a month, $2 million a month, you know what I'm saying? That's my daughter got that for the rest of her life. And it's just about, you gotta constantly always think about what's next. You know, somebody that also really helped me through a lot of things, the person that I was signed to, Jazz Feezy, a popular producer, looked up on Empire. He's worked on Empire. He's worked on movie soundtracks. He's worked with Rick Ross, Lil Yachty. You know what I'm saying? He's given me so much advice through the years of make sure that plan A through, at the very least, G, even further is thought out. Come correct, so that way you make sure that, and this is where my insight comes in of, life always boils down to numbers. And if you have the numbers on down packed, like look at Shark Tank, for example. If you want Shark Tank, if you have the numbers down packed, you're good. You're going to win, because the suit and ties, when you want to pitch your ideas, they can't deny numbers. If you show them, hey, this equals this, this can do this, they can't deny you. So with all of that being said, my main message in all of that is to, if you want to be a YouTuber, if you want to do anything in the social media era, make sure to always think about the plans and the next steps ahead. I wish when I came into this and people were telling me like if it was a joke when I wanted to do YouTubing, you know, when I wanted to do YouTubing and people took it as a joke and made me feel kind of a little bit like, oh man, maybe I'm just a silly dude or whatever, but I kept through it. You know what I'm saying? Creators continue to create despite everything. Make sure that it's something that you're passionate about, because if the passion ain't there, nothing moves. You gotta move with passion and love. And yeah, I just wanted to say, always think about the next step, thinking about owning shit. You know what I'm saying? Thinking about if you're on your way to be a parent, if you're a parent or you plan on being a parent someday, or you got people to take care of, you got your parents that you got to take care of, you got uncles, and whatever it is, make sure that you know that it's not only your life, it's also them, and you want to take care of your family and people you care about, right? Have ownership, create, make things outside of the bubble. YouTube views and subscribers is all cool. Leverage that shit to do something and create a product that will stand the test of time. So if this website 2 years from now is gone, your album, your story, your movie, your collage, whatever you've created, your action figures, I'm telling you this because for the people that actually want to soak this in, this is knowledge that is very, very important, that it took a lot to drill into me, and I want to give it to you guys, that there's life after that. You have to make sure that you have ownership to secure your life, the people you love, the people you care about, moving forward. Nah, I haven't checked out Eden Zero in a bit. It's been a while. I'm not gonna lie, but I was really enjoying Eden Zero too. I gotta get back on Eden Zero, Fairy Tale 100-Year Quest, all of that stuff. But those won't be followed religiously. Those will be kind of sporadic here and there. I'm gonna be honest with you. The ones that I'm really gonna follow religiously, of course, Black Clover. Of course, One Piece, come on, stop it. My Hero Academia, The Promised Neverland, those are gonna be the ones that I follow religiously. The 7 Deadly Sins when I catch up. The Fairy Tale 100-Year Quest and Eden Zero, less one of them really, cause I'm a passionate guy. When I get passionate, sometimes I run in, you know what I mean? Like, 2013, I think, 2014, before Magi was popping, I caught up and I love Magi, and I said, I don't give a fuck, bro, I'm talking about this, you know what I'm saying? So, and the views was garbage, but I still didn't care, because I was like, that Magi greatness, baby. Anyone remember that Magi greatness? He's skinny now, what the fuck? Oh, I know, Soul Destiny, yo, look at that, I hope, like, honestly, because people always take it as, like, cockiness or whatever, like, I just want to inspire. For that kid that's in his basement right now thinking that he's a loser because people call him fat and ugly, or the girl with the acne problem and acne scars or whatever that thinks she's never gonna get a man, I just want to inspire y'all. I just want y'all to know that you can do whatever, and it sounds so cliche, but it's true, because I never thought, you know what I'm saying, I thought my life was gonna be so different, and I'm nowhere near where I want to be. I'm nowhere near where I'm gonna be, but I'm making progress. That's all you can ask for as a human being. That's all anyone can ask for, is to do your best. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm not sure who McLovin is, but I appreciate that, that's seemingly a good thing. I read the first 2 chapters of Orient, the new manga from the Magi creator. I liked what I saw so far. It was really dope. Honestly, Orient, the first chapter or 2, it kind of reminded me of the Luffy's situation with not Zoro, with Kid being in that jail. when they was trying to break out of the situation, whatever. And again, it's been a bit, so I gotta reread the first chapter or two of Orient so I could kind of regather my thoughts. But I gotta finish Magi before I talk about Orient, because that's just corny. Like, I gotta finish Magi. It's really corny, you know. That series means a lot to me. I named my daughter after the main female lead, Morgiana, you know what I'm saying? So it means a lot to me. I really gotta get it through. Yo, what's up, Alienist? What's good? You said you want to email me later? What's poppin'? I'm sorry if I missed your message, my friend. It's a little difficult for me to multitask. Let's just hop on Black Clover a little bit more. Let's talk. I'll pick Asta one more time. Yo, they gotta put more Black Clover characters, bro. What the fuck? Well, to be honest with you, where are the Black characters? You know what I'm saying? Where's, as a matter of fact, where the fuck is Bo from J-Stars? Bo was the shit. I don't give a fuck. Ain't nobody gonna tell me otherwise. Where the fuck is Bo? And Bo was pretty popular because it was on Toonami. That's corny. Bo was I don't give a fuck. That shit was funny, dog. Piccolo Black. Yo, I love that shit. Shout out to Piccolo, bro. Every friend that I've had has always said, yo, every friend that I've had said, Piccolo, he's the black character. And I fuck with it. Shout out to Random Black Gamer. He always reps that shit too. That's a cool dude. That shit was after Naruto. Yeah, on the Toonami or whatever. The Toonami. On Toonami. Okay, so anyway, Black Clover. We need Yami. We need some golden Yo, if they put Lit in this game, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna put it down for at least a week straight. Like, Lit is so freaking cool. I need to play more of that open up that Black Clover game so I can freaking see, is Lit in the game? I don't even know. What's poppin' to all the new viewers coming through? What's good? What's up? How's your Friday night going? Saturday morning? Wednesday afternoon? I don't think it's Wednesday afternoon anywhere for anybody, but fuck it, if you're watching this, if I have it recorded and uploaded, how's your Wednesday going? Oh, yeah, I forgot, because he's an imposter. That's not actually where I'm at right now. I want to say Lit is there, but he hasn't regained all of his memories yet. And then, how do you say, is it Patri? Is it Patri? He's been pretending. That was some slick shit, I'm not gonna lie, because it threw me off for a bit. I didn't really catch on for a while as to, oh, so he's really just been faking the front, or faking the funk, because he's actually been revived looking already like Lit. Oh, Kaguya. Let me pick some characters for real, because I've been just sitting here. Let me play some, a match. Yo, what's good, B Pyromane? What's poppin'? Yo, Zatzbell is the shit. Alright, so yeah, we'll probably do this for another, maybe we'll do this another 10-20 minutes. Aside from that, what's been up with y'all on this Friday night? I mean, Black Clover. Between the two right now, the two arcs of where I'm at, One Piece is still at a build-up. Wano looks like, in the grand scheme of things, is probably going to be one of the best arcs in One Piece. But Black Clover, man, and I'm not trying to say that Black Clover is better than One Piece at all. One Piece is better than Black Clover. We're not going there, people. All I'm saying is, I'm more excited right now of what's happening with the war against the elves, and the Counter-Strike. It's interesting because it looks as though, from where I'm at, and again, it might be already have started. I don't know, has the elf arc finished yet with Lit and stuff? Because there's definitely the third force, which goes back to the demonic statue thingy, where it really looks like, from my opinion, honestly, and I think it's just very cliche and obvious, that Asta and Yuno are actually brothers, that they come from the first Hokage, or the first magic emperor. Oh, well, that's because I've known a lot of mains, man. So, Fairy Tail right now, as a matter of fact, I guess we'll talk a little Fairy Tail. I think it's on the final season of the anime right now, if I'm not mistaken, the Fairy Tail final season. I haven't even watched a lick of it other than a couple of clips on Twitter that look really cool. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm waiting to hear, what, can this motherfucker stop blocking? Like, quit blocking, bro! Jesus Christ, stop blocking! Anyways. Yo, what was it? Like, cause honestly, I don't know, man. The fairy tale ending was so shit, bro. It was trash. It was trash. The way, like, Natsu, overcame Zera, Acnologia, like, it was trash. So, you know, if they make some great strides and leaps with the, like, cause it looks like we're gonna even get another fairy tale. Maybe the 100-year quest anime is gonna come right after this one or whatever. Like, it seems like they're just gonna turn fairy tale into, like, a seasonal anime thing. But, like, is anybody even really, like, who's still hype over the block in this game is so annoying. Yeah, blocks is really annoying in this game. But like, who's really still mad hype about Fairy Tail? Like, honestly, to me it looks like Fairy Tail died off. I'm being honest with you. Like, I don't see no hype about the latest anime. Not one. I don't even remember a comment of anybody saying, please review the latest Fairy Tail season or the final Fairy Tail season. But then again, would they really? Because, like, you know, they know I'm just gonna say, yo, it was trash. Like, so, EMD was wasted. EMD was garbage in the end. Like, oh man, Fairy Tail just talking about it leaves a sour taste in my mouth. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. And then since we're we was fighting Boruto, the little skimp just decided to run off on us. But Boruto, the latest chapter, again, I'm gonna redo my review on it or whatever. But essentially the fight, Naruto versus Delta, the creator basically shut the mouths of all the readers that was complaining because Naruto allegedly, according to Kawaki now, had the fight the entire time in the bag. Kawaki's sacrifice, that's going to show of how they're really going to trust him. I'm curious what is going to be the turning point. It better be a really good motive. If Kawaki sacrificed his hand and up until now he's been really so. Can they stop blocking? Holy shit. I'm actually like genuinely getting pissed off. Stop blocking, bro. Anyways. What was I just talking about? Yo, that shit just blew my mind right now. What the fuck? Motherfucker blocking. Anyways, I don't know. I don't even know if we was talking about Fairy Tail right now or not, but Fairy Tail's ending was shit. Yeah, I'm sorry. Man, and I really loved a lot of moments of Fairy Tail. Like Lucy's character development, no jug jokes inside of that one. Her actual character development when she was fighting against Mark Gear and all of that was really dope and stuff. Like Igneel dying, that was incredible. The Fairy Tail 100 quest, I haven't read it in like a bit, but I was enjoying it. It felt like just straight up Fairy Tail, to be honest with you. We're in desperate need of a Naruto Kai without filler. Didn't they just recently release Naruto on Blu-ray? I want to say they released Naruto on Blu-ray. No, was it on Blu-ray? Or was it the complete series on DVD? I don't remember. They did a re-release. People only like seeing... So they might have budget, is what I'm saying. That's what I'm getting at, is that they might have budget based off of getting that money from the re-release, licensing it to Viz and all these other things. People only like seeing it, which is animated Fairy Tail again. Yeah, Naruto never got a Blu-ray, only in the movies. You're right. Because a lot of those weekly anime, it's too hard for them to sell the Blu-ray because nobody's going to buy it. Because in Japan, they sell 2 episodes for like $100. Who's buying that? Tell me who? Aside from like which at this point, you can't even really sell to otaku at that price because they're not. The otaku in Japan, they don't want that. The hardcore anime fans in Japan, they want that lowly, not the lowly shit. They want, the Love Live. That's what I meant to say. They want that Love Live shit. That's the new craze. Well, not Love Live in particular, but Moe and shit has run rampant and taken over. Selling $100 for 2 episodes to otaku in Japan, that's not the shebang anymore. They might as well just do digital, dirt cheap releases over there and try and get their money that way. I understand they want to appease to the collector, but if the collector ain't collecting that shit, then it's time to collect the fuck on, you know what I'm saying? Man, there's so many characters they could add into this game. William Vengeance, Mars. Yo, Black Clover has some of the most bomb cast of characters, of villains, and everything. I know this whole stream I've been just going on about Black Clover, but man, Black Clover has really changed it. You know what I'm saying? Black Clover was garbage in the beginning. It was straight cliche, but boy, did it turn it around, and thankfully I believed in Yuki Tabata enough to stick around to see the fruits of his labor turn into some mwah. It's not, don't get me wrong, it's not like a 10 out of 10 series, but man, it's a really fun series, and it's Bleach's replacement, boy. Bleach's replacement, hands down. I hope they eventually do. Okay, so I guess we'll round this off, this discussion. Let me see, do I got any other notes? Okay, I quickly just want to say again, shout out to Chainsaw Man. That series, I read about the first 2 or 3 chapters. Genji looks dope. I like that it's a more, it feels like it's aimed at a, well, yeah, for the most part, aimed at a older demographic. You know, he's in debt, he's trying to pay it off, the demon that eventually gets inside of him, that I don't like really in particular how he's just throwing himself at the feet of that woman of like, oh man, she gives me food and stuff, like, I'm not a big fan of that in particular. Like, bro, be a little bit more, like, what would Sean say, bro? He'd call you a beta, wouldn't he? Yeah, Dr. Stone is one. I might even, let me know, would y'all be interested in me covering, like, I'll read Dr. Everything was so much better when it was Naruto Shippuden. When the Naruto manga was going on, it was the bomb. I ain't gonna lie. Those were some good times, man. 2014, once Naruto ended, a lot of things changed. So yeah, if there's any last things anybody want to say, because I'm gonna be getting off here in another probably 2 minutes. Please notice Chainsaw Man. Yeah, I'm already reading it. I'm like 2 or 3 chapters in. I like it so far. Catch up, Black Clover tonight. Trust is worth. Yeah, only 7 chapters to go. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Probably by tomorrow. See, here's the thing too, because I've been trying to do a lot of these more longer videos of like deep dives and stuff like that. YouTube likes it. A lot of you guys have been enjoying them because I give you much more content for your buck or whatever. So if the Black Clover, if I catch up, the internet connection quality. Ooh, my internet is acting up. Can y'all still hear me? But yeah, my internet is acting booty right now, if it hasn't gone out already. But I'm gonna be doing more of these in the future. We're gonna try and do every Friday. I'm gonna try to do 7 p.m. Don't quote me on that. We'll see how it goes. But I want to cover a lot of series in one big stream. We'll talk about Black Clover, My Hero, 7 Deadly Sins once I catch up, One Piece, all of that stuff in these videos. Any last things? Thank you for your content. I've always enjoyed it. Thank you so much. Now, thank you for showing up. What's good, Dragon Ball Z fans? One, sorry we're about to be up out of here. Also, they kind of explained on Patreon was the only one who was reincarnated. Mary was Black Clover with it. Yeah, thank you each and every person that joined. It was an awesome one. We definitely got to do this again. Yeah, I guess I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day. And now I got to shut this off somehow. Let's see. Okie dokie then, I think.